It's time to select the fighter.
Heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm gonna die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you was never a psychiatrist.
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Getting a punish counter like that is how you want to start a round. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Look at the damage they can pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. Knockdown. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Gets KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The super armor does its job. Takes the chance to hurt him. Going on the offensive, manages to block the jump-in attack. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Their spacing is so on point, like all in with a rush! Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Look at the damage they can pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. Neither of them willing to back off. Life adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 2 chases the KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. The load doesn't connect. Checks them with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Goes for the fireball. Drive rush to keep it going. Looking for a chance. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Springs forward with the drive rush. There's an overdrive shoryu. Presses for a reaction with the fireball. A real test of nerves. A fireball at that range? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Medium kick into. Closes the Shinku Hadouken. What were they thinking? Goes up above? Oh, snipe. Okay, here we go. Getting up close and personal. Baits out the low kick. Kotsugeki to the face. Punish counter on reaction. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes. Nothing stops this train. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Super out of nowhere. The big brains of this competitor is unreal. Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Shows the medium kick. The drive impact is denied. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Punish is there with the drive impact, really laying on the pressure. Goes for the low kick. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Takes a trip. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Burnout activates. They're thinking of just goes for it at this range. In there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Checking their reactions with a fireball. They both showed their hands. He brushes that off and keeps going. This is gonna be bad news. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireballs. This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge and game plan. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Gotta be careful not to whip it. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 is the last fighter standing. What stage will they choose? Now that we know our stage, it's time to select the character.
All right.
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Throw whiffs. Low kicks are a no-go. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Deal some damage with that quick combo. What's going to follow the combo? Tries to bait him with the projectile. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Holds out with the block. Brings forward with the drive rush. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. Slips the grab. Can't tech the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Still slugging it out as it hits them with a stop and bop. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Gets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here. All in with a rush. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 is the last fighter standing. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks him with the projectile. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Well-timed corner switch. Knockdown. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. In a dire KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Long low attack hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player 2 fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Going in. Player 2 is working with a better game. This Shin Hashogeki is gonna sting. What'll happen here? Pries him open with a Shoryuken. Risky up close knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. The low kick hit. Shows up low heavy. Drives impact misses. Oh, solar plexus straight. That combo finishes it. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Barely blocks the jump in. Hopes with a medium kick. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Stands firm and blocks the drive in. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over.
takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Nails the anti-air. Takes a trip. Throws him. What's next? Nice tech. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Projectile to try and change the situation. From up above. What a finish. Great read in the life gauge there.
Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Goes for the jump in to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum?
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important.
Doesn't miss a beat.
Oh, there's an overdrive shorty.
Zones with the fireball. Going in.
They were right to be on guard there.
Life lead is there, but still anyone's game.
Looking for a hole. Closes it out. Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match.
Time to select a stage. Are they going to go with their main character?
All right.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes for the surprise rush in. Gets a good read on their opponent. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. The low doesn't connect. Okay, creating some space here. Life lead opens up. We're in the final moments of the round.
Drive rush to keep it going. From low heavy to... in there! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Medium kick.
Who's going to start things off?
They were right to be on guard there.
They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Gets out of the corner. They break things off to take a quick breather. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them.
Barely blocks the jump in.
Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead.
Player looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up.
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. What an opening statement there.
Zones with the fireball. Goes for the fireball,
Which is very strong at this range. Were they baiting them into that? Throws them. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
Smart stuff, poking out that range to zone the opponent.
Finds the target. Dangerous range here. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Forward rush. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Somehow manages to block break through with the throw. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps in.
Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? All right. Player 2 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. A nice, chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? And a super active. They saw a path and they took it.
Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
Gets the combo. Blocks the low heavy and
Denies the jump in.
hits him with a stop and bop. Goes forward with a gut punch. Experiencing burnout, flawless round. They got him so quick. Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. What's going to follow the combo? Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Trips him up.
Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out.
They need to find a way to reset the situation. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
The low doesn't connect. Brushes that off and keeps going. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Burnout Axe wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen?
Lands a punish counter for the first hit.
Strings it, goes for the super art. Goes for the super art early to try and establish a big life lead from the get-go. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
A quick breather.
It's a good spot to use the super. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean.
Well fought!
Player 2 is the last fighter standing.